keep this question for a second here. Al, of the kids, not the main characters, who you liking?
It's Butters.
Butters,
Yes.
absolutely. I think that's my answer actually too. Is Butters.
I'm a big Butters fan. Big on Professor Chaos.
Yes, I was just watching the Professor Chaos episode the other night.
Love the whole deal.
Yeah. Well, then I like the. I think it's called Butters Bottom Bitch. Is the one
I love that
where he's the
episode.
pimp. He's like the pimp at school and
Butters kissing school, or Butters kissing company.
Yeah, that's what started.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the what the.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What the hell were those dance-off movies?
Oh,
Step Up.
Yeah. They did,
So
one
they
of
did the
those,
Step Up
the
parody
Yard.
or Stomp the Yard parody, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And Butters was the ringer tap dancer they brought in at the end who quit dancing because he had a accident where his shoe fell off and like killed somebody or something.
He killed like 80 people.
Yeah, whatever the hell it was. It caused like a lighting collapse or something concept because he kicked his shoe off. Like Butters is. There's a lot to Butters. I think. Obviously, I think it's the best answer because it's my answer.
Yeah,
Fuck y'all.
absolutely. No, we'll get into Butters more, I'm sure. And Wes, what do you think?
Nathan.
Nathan,
It's
you're gonna
like
have
a
to remind
different
me.
spin-off on it.
Okay,
It's
so
a mentally challenged character, wears a monocle, has slick back hair, and always talks like this.
Okay, I think I have seen this.
Oh
guy.
yeah, he's like the super
It's
slick
like a baby
guy.
Elton John.
Or like shit. There's a character in the Venture Brothers whose name is escaping me right now. Who's like that St. Cloud. He's like this kind of like rich, like but not all there, like weirdo character.
And then Nathan's
very,
got his like
similar.
slave, basically, Mimsy.
Mimsy,
And he's like 8 feet taller than him.
Yeah.
And he's okay, boss. And there's so many other things they could have done with those two.
boy.
But
Yeah.
Nathan for sure, because he said not main characters.
Yeah, they're still making them. So I mean, maybe there's more story to be told on Nathan. Maybe And then Lennon, what do you think about non-main character kid?
The other thing
I was going to say Butters, but I'm actually going to switch it and go to Craig.
Craig.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Craig's funny.
He's
Yeah,
like
that's
that
good.
cocky one.
That's a good answer.
Especially like whenever Cartman fakes having Tourette's and he's like, if I could, I forget what he says. It's like, if I could say so and so to the principal, I would be so cool.
So cool. Craig, that's a pretty good one too. I'm trying to think of another kind of like
Token.
Oh, well,
Token would be good.
it's Jimmy and Timmy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Timmy and Jimmy.
Jimmy!
And Jimmy's is Timmy the crutch one?
He's
Timmy's the crutch one.
Timmy's the funniest,
Timmy's the
dude.
one, and Timmy's the wheelchair one.
They had that Uber
Timmy's
service,
hilarious.
and he's just bringing people around on his little rascal.
Yeah, yeah. Timmy's legit. He's like a ladies' man too. Timmy's know how to pull the women in.
I think if we went adult favorite characters, I'd have to go with the owner of City Walk.
The Chinese dude.
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That guy's wild.
Oh, shitty hawk. That's hilarious.
Shitty chicken or shitty beef?
That's an obscure one for sure.
You should do the Yelper one with this.
Yeah.
What's that one?
The Yelp episode. And
I don't think I've
Shitty
seen it.
walks in. All these goddamn Yelpers that come out here, eat my shitty food, and then give me a shitty review.
Well, either that.
And then like whatever that Bill dude's name is, it's like a Chuck E. Cheese but South Park edition. And then I'm tired of you guys.
Yeah. Well, then there's that, and then there's the one where they develop the part of town around Shitty Walk. And they call it Shittipa Town. But then, like, the opposing development is like the lofts at Kenny's house, or whatever the it is. Like,
Kenny's house.
yeah, it's like ghetto.
And they do like a commercial for it and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like Kenny's house just in the middle of all this like
It's really good.
like high-end restaurants and the villas at Kenny's. Like,
Yeah.
Visit historic Shitty Walk.
No. Sopa soda. That's what it's called. They call it sopa soda.
Soda sopa.
Yeah, soda sopa.
Soda sopa,
Randy
yeah.
Marsh. Oh,
The Chinese are like constantly attacking. What is it? He builds a shitty wall to keep the Chinese out.
no,
the
the Mongolians.
Mongolian fucking wall.
Come on, Rob.
Shitty Mongolians break up my wall.
Goddamn Mongolian.
How do you not know it was the Mongols in China? What is the matter with you?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing a couple of things at once here.
Oh
okay?
yeah,
I
like
can't
I've
just sit
never
here
done
and-
that before in my
I
life.
can't just sit here and
I'm
talk like
breathing
a
and
bunch of
talking right now.
bozos like
Yeah.
you guys, okay? I gotta actually do work too as well.
Let's talk Mr. Garrison for a second here.
Mr. Garrison or Mrs. Garrison?
Well, it depends on what season you're talking
All
about. I
right.
guess.
Well, in the early days,
President
it was
Garrison?
I was gonna say that
Yeah.
before. Now he's president. Yeah. Was he like hiding in a cave too? Wasn't that like
That
a?
was for a while, yeah. They
Yeah.
had a green
Yeah.
vibe to it.
Yeah.
They made him not president again, though. It's
Oh, did
actually
they?
very
Okay.
funny. If you haven't seen the South Park with a Q special, it's
It was hilarious.
oh,
Oh, I haven't.
it's
seen
a
one.
banger like everything they do.
Is it
Yeah.
brand new?
6 months ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because I
after
saw the
Tragedy
pandemic
Farm.
special.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say it's about 6 months.
Yeah, it's the follow up to the pandemic special.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And
I don't know
yeah,
how I missed the second one.
well,
It's good, Rich.
It's a banger, yeah. Like
they're all good.
yeah,
They're getting
they're all-
better.
yeah, they're really taking it to another level these days. And
yeah.
it's
Well, you know,
it's much CTV in my opinion.
they make fun of
Yeah.
themselves, which is a good bit of it.
Yeah.
Which if you don't have a sense of humor about yourself, how the hell are you going to be funny in the first place?
Yeah. And I've thought that was pretty cool with everything going on. That those two guys, Matt Stone, Trey Parker, won't back down.
Yeah.
Like, and they'll go at the hot topics that like nobody else wants to talk about, nobody else will touch, because they're just like, fuck you.
Nobody's
care.
safe, you know.
Yeah.
They also went after Hot Topic too.
Yes, they did.
And Al Gore.
That was Al Gore. Yeah, absolutely. They went. I mean, they've gone after. They said Muhammad in an
Al Gore
episode.
one was-
Everybody has.
I mean-
done, yeah.
Well, they showed Muhammad.
They showed
in that
Muhammad,
one.
yeah. And that was like, wasn't there like some journalists killed like overseas right around that same time when they did that for the same thing, basically?
I don't
Yeah,
remember
did
if
they-
that was. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no! You go ahead first,
It
man.
was
Oh,
like
no.
France or something like
Well,
that.
no, I can't remember if it was the one in Amsterdam or if it was the one in France, which would have
Yeah.
been the Charlie Hebdo paper,
Okay,
which is like, from what I have been led to understand, similar to the Onion over here. It's
Gotcha,
like
gotcha.
a satirical
yeah,
kind of a thing.
okay, and they, yeah,
Yeah, they just gun these people down because
Jeez, yeah.
They
Yeah.
gunned down that show, I Shouldn't Be Alive, even.
Yeah.
What is it?
I Shouldn't Be Alive, the show. I think it's on Discovery or something.
Okay.
They did a spin off of that where I think it was Stan actually planned the trip and they go ziplining. And then,
Yeah.
and then it's like
that
they're
was
narrating it like the actual show.
Yeah,
The whole time. And it's like, little did they know, Cartman drank a double more powerful Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and
He
he
had
like flaming
15
hot,
tacos and flaming hot, whatever.
flaming hot Doritos or
And
something.
his
Yeah.
gut is boiling. And then they cut over and it's like real people, like on a boat when they later on. And
yeah, it was the end of the episode. It cuts to real people on a boat dressed like the characters. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, he seems like that's like the most boring episode of South Park of all time.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
they
like
try to-
all ziplining nonsense.
they try to
They're
leave and they get on horses, and then it's a horse tour. Doesn't happen. Then the boat thing, they don't even go back.
Yeah.
The horror was real.
The horror is real.
Yeah. Yeah.
they've done a lot of those like parody show things where like, I mean, everything they're able to do is like spot on.
Oh, yeah.
Like something like
it's great.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones one, basically. Cartman eats all the treasure, and then like
Yeah.
Kyle calls him out, and then he like starts puking it everywhere, shitting it out.
Getting it out all over the place.
He keeps grabbing it.
how about the 300 episode with the Xerxes?
That was a good one. Too,
Xerxes
yeah.
and Scissor Me Timbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Scissor Me.
Oh, Scissor Me
Scissor
Timbers,
Me Xerxes. And I forgot what like the underlying thing on that one was because it was like the 300 like
It was a bar called
Satire.
LeBeau's.
yeah
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the whole-
Lesbos.
Lesbos,
Yeah.
Come on now.
It was, yeah.
You don't know your Mediterranean geography.
talking about Lebanon.
No, Lesbos. Come on.
So Lennon,
What's up?
do you have an episode that sticks out in your mind just off the top of your head right now that was like maybe the nastiest one you've ever seen? Maybe not the funniest, but the nastiest shit you've ever seen South Park do?
I got a couple.
I gotta think about this.
I got two in mind.
All right, go for it.
One is the Scott Tenorman episode where
The Chili Con
Okay.
Carnival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic
That's a
episode.
great one.
oh yeah,
That's a
and
good
two,
one.
I can't remember what episode it was, but it was one where Mr. Garrison was trying to get fired for being gay, and he
Oh yeah.
ended up shoving a hamster up Mr. Slave's ass.
Yes. Hemingway was
No,
the hamster's name?
Lemmingwing.
Lemmingway.
Lemmy
Winks.
Winks. Yeah.
Lemmy Winks.
And then
Oh,
there
close
was
enough.
My
Yeah.
mom's boyfriend, if I just say Lemmy Winks, will like fall the fuck over laughing. It's the craziest. He's like a
Lemmy Winks.
60-year-old man. You mention Lemmy Winks, he'll just like crack up and fall over like a child. It's hilarious.
You also had the Sparrow Prince and the Katata fish on that episode too. When they went to go down Mr. Slave's like intestinal tract and into his stomach and shit. Yeah. It was like a whole wide voyage for a little gerbil.
Like some magic school bus shit.
Oh yeah.
You're like never-ending story. You're like, it's like your typical like fantasy quest of like, I met the knight halfway through the intestines.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Oh, that was the perfect answer.
So you were you said you guys had a couple ones off the top of your head. What were you thinking, Wes?
Well, I would definitely go with the one with the Poochoo, first of all.
Oh, Poochoo Train?
Poochoo Express, yeah.
And
I don't know if I'm familiar with this one.
That's
It's
an older
good.
one.
Yeah, we had
The
kids when
Christmas
that one came out, I
episode
think.
where like it's with Mr. Hanky.
Okay, is that the first
Yeah.
Mr. Hankey sighting?
I can't remember.
And it was one of the
It was
first.
an early
It's
one,
not
yeah.
the first.
But
I think
but
it
the
was
train,
second.
all aboard the Poochoo
Yeah.
train.
Exactly.
Like the
So
Yeah.
me, Richie, and my dad were talking about that after a funeral. I don't remember in my family. I mean, it sounds like hell, but whatever.
It's a good spot to be
My
talking
dad
about
like
the
would
Poochoo.
just egg us on, and then we get going, and then he's like, you guys should just make a Poochoo on the table right now. And like I could grab this gravy and shit, and like Richie's taking bread and like literally just flooded the goddamn table. And we made the shit right there at a funeral service with 30 other family members.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was
Was anyone
brutal.
questioning this Poochoo train, or just no one was talking about it?
Okay,
It was
just did whatever the hell we
It was
wanted.
normal, yeah. I mean,
Literally.
what are the kids doing over there? Just making a Poochoo. No
yeah,
big deal.
Just leave them be. You know,
Yeah.
they're teenagers.
We might have been at that, yeah, probably, but
I don't know. I was
God,
probably
that was
I was
wild.
probably
Or
a
you
teenager.
were.
Yeah, I was
Maybe
probably
I
like
wasn't
13.
yet. Yeah, I was young.
What about you with the
It was at
nastiest?
Stymax in Berkeley. That's
Oh,
where we
man.
did it at.
The one episode, the one episode when
Right there.
that one cop becomes a prostitute.
Freeze!
Oh, I love it.
And he does them all in. He's
You're to arrest.
he's
Yeah.
fucking and blowing all the Johns before he arrests
Yeah,
him.
Bitch,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at the end, he's got the Ziploc bag, and he's
It's
like
full of-
evidence. He like
it's
fills
full
it up.
of, it's full of nut. Yeah. It's like he's just
Oh my
shoots all the
God.
nut all in the bag.
Oh,
yeah,
it's so
it's
gross.
so gnarly, dude.
That's a semi-loose play on a Stallone movie. I forget who it's. Stallone and somebody. I think it's called Nighthawks or some shit.
Is it?
But like
Okay.
they're undercover detectives in New York, and the one of them poses. I think it's Stallone poses as like a, rich woman in the park, and then they end up chasing down, and it leads down this fucking rabbit hole. Most absurd shit. That's like at 81 or 82. I don't know if I can know. It was the
That's
early
hilarious.
80s. It's so bizarre.
Freeze! You're all arrested for
Sorry, it's just-
prostitution.
He's like wiping his mouth after
Yeah.
he's like throws something over his shit and walking into his squad car. Like,
He's got the mustache and shit still too. He got the hairy ass legs.
Wearing a mini
I
skirt.
wish he,
like
I
a-
wish he
a
had the
little
white
tied top.
cowboy boots from Reno 911.
That
That would have made it.
Oh, fire.
That's a
New boot goofing.
Thomas Lennon, right?
Yeah,
Thomas Lennon?
yeah.
Lennon Chris?
Yeah,
Look at this.
shorts, yeah.
Tying things together.
Stitching it up.
Yeah. And our boy Dilla that was on Six-Figure Dilla on TikTok.
Hell yeah.
Thomas Lennon is a fan of his.
Ooh.
I was shouting him out on a TikTok not too long ago. Bringing it all back in, you know? Yeah. Give myself a pat on the back.
Shameless pumping.
Just be able to be like, hey, Dylan, we shot you out of that episode. Check it out. All right, so let's see here.
Hey, we got a
Yeah.
question.
Oh, what do you got?
Yeah, we got a question. Uncle Bad Example had a question. Which Uncle Bad Example, by the way?
Hey, there he is.
Everyone
What
loves
up?
Uncle Bad
he
Example.
had a question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got a question.
I couldn't remember. He's mentioned the episode where they had the abominable snowman and David Hasselhoff with his leg.
No. It was
called
TV's
Scuzzlebutt.
Patrick Duffy, and one of his arms was a celery stalk, and he wove baskets.
Yeah, it was called
And-
Scuzzlebutt.
Yeah, it was called Scuzzlebutt.
Scuzzlebutt.
Hey,
Yeah.
And-
Duffy, who's from Step by Step.
I believe, yes.
Yes.
And that was the episode. Basically, the end of it. They were up in the mountains hunting with Uncle Ned or Uncle Jimbo and Ned, and Ned's the guy that talks with the voice box and shit. But
Yeah, that's got to.
that's
be like,
one of the earlier episodes, and what ended up happening is, well, I'm not going to say that, prick, but
Just
But you're old.
what ends up happening is, there's a lava flow down the mountain, and they were showing people to duck and cover, which is also a hilarious part of that episode.
Oh yeah, that was great.
They're like, "Oh, duck and cover," and the lava flow comes over
it goes,
people. And there's like,
melts them.
It goes over your eyes.
Wait, was that the largest snake one?
Oh no, I don't think it
Yeah,
was.
I think
no,
it was. Yeah,
or maybe.
I don't remember.
Like
I
the-
don't remember.
They outlaw fireworks in the town, so they basically create the world's largest snake, like those. Shit
No. You know what? I
snakes
think I am completely confused, but let me just finish because Scuzzlebutt saves the day by weaving a fucking basket and lifting them over the lava flow. If you don't recall this correctly,
I
that's
don't.
exactly what the hell happened.
Yes.
Weaving a fucking basket.
Yeah.
hilarious.
How they come up with this stuff?
Oh.
Brilliant mind.
That and don't they?
No,
Didn't they get a Tony for like
A lot
the
of
Book of
drugs.
Mormon too?
They did
Probably
get a
yeah,
Tony
gotta
for the
be.
Book of Mormon,
Right?
Listen,
Yeah.
they probably get the best drugs there are. So.
Yeah.
They did. They famously did acid when they went to the Oscars in those dresses.
Yes,
By
that's
the
my
by.
favorite. That's my
Holy
favorite
yeah.
story. of
That's
theirs.
cool.
Yeah.
Dropped a bunch of. I thought it was shrooms actually.
Something.
Who cares? You're on
Yeah,
lycanthropics
sticks
at the
a ton of the-
Oscars in a
Yeah,
dress,
you're not even
and you're
there.
the guys making the cartoon with all the dick and fart and shit
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
like
So funny.
come on,
And showed up
everybody
in
knows
the-
what you're there for.
In the J Lo, the green J Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
famous. You know.
which costs like 10 grand a crack probably.
high
Yeah.
off their
Oh, yeah.
minds. Just because. why
Carmen's
the hell
dating
not?
J Lo, but it's his hand.
Yeah.
Taco
Oh,
flavored
love that.
kisses.
Yeah.
Taco flavored
Love that.
kisses. Yeah.
Lipstick and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taco flavored kisses are so delicious.
Yeah. His hands just like dancing. It dates Ben Affleck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Carmen.
it's Carmen with the hand.
His hand
They're in the car. They're in the car,
Oh,
and his hands are, blowing Affleck.
Ah, yeah.
Affleck splooge.
Oh my God. How are they on
I
TV
just
still?
question.
It's got to be
Oh, hang
just.
on.
He's got a
Oh,
question.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
go for it.
I just wonder what they were thinking when they were recording that episode for Randy trying to set the record for the world's largest shit.
Shit, yeah, he like spins up
yeah.
it.
There's a lot of
Oh, hot, 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 hot.
What does he eat too going into it? It was like something he was eating a ton of and like
Wasn't it Taco Bell?
I don't remember, but I remember the
Maybe
twist with him
Taco-
competing with
Taco Bell
Bono.
can
Oh
make
yeah,
sense,
because the word.
Bono is the one who
is-
eats shit.
Yeah. So I had to weigh more than Bono, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I take it you're not a Bono fan, are you?
I
No.
know I'm not.
You know, sometimes me and Richie will Snapchat each other. This is gonna go way out there, but it's
Yeah.
South Park related.
Love it.
How
Go
many
for it.
And it'll be like,
Kurks,
you take a bigger dump that day. And then it'll be like, yo, dude, this shit was like 9+ Kurks that day. And then here's Richie just like, send me a Snapchat
This one was
back.
10 Kurks, bro. Yeah.
Mind you, it's like 6:10 in the morning. We just woke up before work. And
Yeah.
I think that this really
might have a
code for
record
their
here.
love of U2 and Bono. That's why you got those edge ass sunglasses on right now. isn't it?
No, the heat and the smoke.
No, it was for Bono.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just
Let's be
making
real.
fun
Oh,
of
no,
your
you're
sunglasses
good.
looking like
Well, I
you
mean,
got-
yeah.
Yeah, he looks like Bono. He's pretty much Bono right now.
Doesn't he have clear frames all the time?
Well, I mean, he is
I don't
the
really.
edge.
I mean, I'm not gay.
He is the edge. Is Bono gay?
No, I just. I don't know,
No, I don't
probably.
think so.
He just plays one on TV.
His music is
No.
not
No,
my
he's-
He's created those fucking
That
Fat
said,
Puppy commercials.
they
I'll
did
tell
an
you that.
excellent. They did another episode with Bono where it was like food for the starving or whatever, and they're on like a desert island,
Yeah.
and Bono's stealing and eating all the fucking food.
Yeah.
I forget who the other person on the island was. I don't know if it was like Randy or Garrison or somebody of that nature.
Wasn't it like Sally Struthers or something?
I
No, that was
Oh,
a
yeah,
different
I think it
episode.
was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about the Ethiopians, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Starving Marvin.
Yeah, Starving Marvin.
Yeah.
one of the original like big stupid secondary characters.
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving
What?
episode with the turkeys and the sports watch or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're supposed to get a sports watch or some dumb
and
shit.
they get a starving
Yeah,
Ethiopian.
Like,
Wasn't he like go off to a different planet too at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, he
does.
takes off with the anal probing alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Do you remember anything about this, Lennon?
I
It's like
remember a little
Marklar.
bit about it.
Okay,
But
I
no.
think it was called Marklar or some shit.
Yeah, I think that does sound
Yeah.
right. Because I was
Sorry,
watching a couple of videos.
Old
leading to
people
this, I think you're
talking.
right. Markiplier.
Markiplier. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah.
The only one I
Sounds
can
better when
really
you say it that way
remember-
too.
Yeah, that's how they said it on the
Yeah.
show. You know?
Markiplier.
Yeah. Everything on Markiplier is Markiplier on Markiplier.
Sound like the Coneheads over there.
Yeah.
Which is a lead into next week's episode. We're gonna be doing some comedy talk, some comedy movies. Will Ferrell specifically, but
Nice.
But yeah, little Coneheads was great. That was the first Farley and Spade like team up. They're both kind of secondary characters, but
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on Will Ferrell because I find him to be infinitely better as a supporting actor. The only movie I
Really?
like him as the top guy in is Talladega Nights, probably.
what movie is he
What
secondary
about
in?
Step
And like,
Old school.
I love
Yeah,
Step Brothers.
Step
Well, Step
yes.
Brothers, that's a buddy comedy, so
Yeah.
that's kind of different.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
said, John C. Riley is
Good.
probably the most brilliant comedy actor of that era because he was actually a real actor first.
he was.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in like MASH and shit too, or like he was in some army movie? It wasn't a show. Yeah, it was a movie.
I cannot remember,
He
but
was
I
the
was going to
earliest
say, yeah, I always
Was
find
it
it funny
Tropic
that he.
Thunder?
no,
No,
Yeah. Honestly, I
makes
was thinking
sense.
the same thing.
no, but he was in Days of Thunder, but he was also in Talladega Nights,
Yep.
which is
The hell is Days of Thunder?
kind. The fuck out of here! You don't know Days of Thunder.
I don't know what it is either, dude.
I actually don't either.
I don't know what it is either.
I don't know. Yeah, I've
I don't
never
know
heard.
either.
Wait a minute, you're
never
from
seen it,
North
yeah.
Carolina. You don't know Days of
Say
Thunder?
Tropic Thunder, and then you
How
go
is
Days
that
of Thunder.
possible? It's like
lost.
the greatest NASCAR movie of all time.
It was
that's why.
literally filmed in his backyard. He doesn't never heard of the fucking movie.
Hey, just because of North Carolina doesn't mean he's a redneck like the rest of you
No,
guys.
no, no, no. The only guy I ever met before him from
He's not a
North
redneck,
Carolina
he's got 15
went
in a
to
beard. Come on
college in
now.
North Carolina, and some of the professors were guys that worked on the fucking movie.
That's what
It
we'll-
permeates their culture. The only reason there's film business in North Carolina is because fucking Days of Thunder and NASCAR. He'd never heard of the movie. My
no.
mind is blown. I'm sorry.
And then one more Will Ferrell's in it, right?
No, that's
John C.
I'm thinking of the one
Talladega
where he-
Nights.
Yeah, where he wakes up.
Talladega Nights is a parody
I
of
wake
Days
up
of
in the morning
Thunder,
and piss
which
excellent.
also has fucking John C. Riley in it, which is why
Yes.
it's fucking hilarious to me.
So he's in a legitimate NASCAR movie, and then he's in
And
Talladega
then he's in
Nights.
Talladega Nights.
Nah,
Well,
we're
he could be in
talking,
South
okay.
Park too.
Yeah, he probably is.
He
somewhere,
probably
Well,
right?
South Park had a NASCAR episode when Cartman had the
He's in a Vagisil car.
Yeah.
Where he was dipping the bed still.
How did that come to be? What was the lead in on that episode? What the hell?
To be honest, I don't remember.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, real quick too, the movie or no, basketball that was also
Yeah,
Matt Stone,
that was
Parker,
Matt- yeah.
They had Dale Earnart Sr. in that movie.
Oh, did they?
They did.
Yeah, that was
they
an
did.
early one. I haven't seen basketball in years.
You know what
Shit.
worries me about this right now? He's got this here. He might be Cartman. You know, he can turn into Coon and Friends at any minute.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna fight
the
the
coon.
villains. Look at that.
Who is the coon?
Who is
friend?
the coon?
Yeah. Right?
Oh, that's a great question. What's
Yeah.
the best superhero from the Coon and Friends episodes?
I don't remember
I
all
like
the
Butters.
friends, but
Whenever he was in that,
was-
I like
Butters was chaos,
Chaos,
again.
yeah.
yeah.
Mysterion.
Mysterion.
Oh,
He was the bad guy.
And who was Mysterion again? Who?
no,
what's the
Mysterion
kid?
is Kenny.
I think it was Craig.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
Craig.
Craig.
I think it was
Craig.
Craig,
It wasn't
yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah.
I think it was
Wasn't
Craig.
Kenny.
No, Mysterion is Kenny.
Is it?
I don't know. I would go.
Yeah.
Kenny.
It is.
Can you
That's
search it?
when they.
Kenny Lennon?
Yeah, it's Kenny.
Who is Mysterion?
Oh, it is Kenny.
That's when they explain how Kenny resurrects himself.
Who is
Oh, because he never dies. Yeah.
No,
He's
he
like, I
does.
can't-
Yeah,
No, he
there's
dies
a
every
beginning
time.
of it.
Okay, yeah,
But he is reborn the next day
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
at full size,
At full size. Yeah. Okay.
Somehow.
That does make sense. Okay.
miraculously.
Yeah, it just
And
happened.
It's not
somehow
like Deadpool.
they don't remember him dying whatsoever. Like they'll watch him die in person, and then the next day they'll be like, "Oh, hey, Kenny, what's up?"
Yeah. Yeah.
The many.
Which I
deaths
think
of
is
Kenny.
great that they like made fun of themselves, almost like explaining something like how does this kid die in every episode? Because for a while, like first 3 seasons or something like that, it was like he died in every episode.
Well, I think one of the four
Yeah.
killed Kenny in the episode where they go like almost Dragon Ball Z and they buy these ninja weapons.
yeah.
Are they
Oh, you're talking
called-
about-
Oh no, that was
No,
Butters.
Then Butters gets the thing in the knife.
in the eye.
Yeah.
And they dress him up like a dog and take him to the vet.
Because it was like all in that anime, like Dragon Ball Z style, and he gets
Yeah.
like caught in the eye with the thing, and then it goes to actual, and he really does have the thing in his eye. It's like oh my god, it's
They
so
bought him at like
hilarious.
a flea market or some shit,
Yeah.
like numchucks and like the throwing.
Well, you know, it's like when you
Yeah.
buy a cheap Zippo at the town fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I buy a corn dog at the town fair.
Shit.
Got
I
it.
hate corn dogs.
You gotta get
Some
the
nachos,
elephant ears. I don't know.
Well,
dude. You know,
he got to be prepared right.
No, I like my cornbread and my hot dog separate. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
Cornbread and baked beans, I'm all ears. We'll talk about
and
that.
wieners.
So no cornbread on your hot dogs, no?
Hell no.
No, I think a corn dog's pretty delicious.
Is it a texture thing or?
Hot dogs are supposed to be served one way, and it's going to be very controversial, but the episode isn't anything about that.
We could have a whole episode about hot dogs. I mean,
Potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in
Let's
Chicago.
not talk about hot dogs. I
Yeah,
have my
I
own
agree.
idea in the
We
hopper
should
about
dump it
them.
right now.
We'll talk about it later.
We actually got a suggestion for an episode. Our buddy Eddie, our sound guy Eddie,
Yeah.
wants to do a pro wrestling episode.
Ooh, pro
So-
wrestling's
and
good.
definitely gonna
They had
have
one
to
in
get
South
in
Park.
on that one.
Yeah.
In the
Let's
backyard,
schedule that,
yeah.
for sure.
Who were some of the characters on that? Do you remember some of the names
Oh,
of the
man.
wrestlers?
They had like
I don't
those.
remember
They
the
had like those
names,
Mexican like wrestling
Yes.
masks on
The
and
lucha,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or luchador.
Luchadors.
A luchador participates in lucha libre.
See, thank
I
you,
can't- yeah,
Al, for
yeah.
all this fucking useless
I remember the
knowledge always
episode.
been.
And I don't remember.
I love that episode.
That's a good one.
This
know, when it's
guy
like
was
they're in, like,
dating
first
this
grade.
other girl, and the girl got pregnant from the other guy. It's amazing. These kids are only like 12 years old.
That's not
That
wrestling.
ain't right.
That ain't wrestling. Oh man.
They've done a lot of things. You're pretty much you're able to pull them back in on all these
No,
things you're talking about.
they've
Yeah.
done almost everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
I mean,
I-
My
almost
favorite
30
one
years.
Richie started this
He-
shit.
he
The
was like
Stevie Nicks
25
episode,
years, whatever.
and he hits that perfectly.
oh yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Miss Nix, let me get your autograph. Nah. Yeah, it's like a goat, yeah. It's like a goat, yeah. It's like, nah, yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
That's when he started perfecting that sound.
My throat's a little scratchy.
Yeah, that
now,
sounded
it's a bit
good.
Bad, but I'm trying. You know.
Sounded real good.
You know, you hang out with Richie, and then it's randomly.
Yeah, South Park is a big thing in my life.
How about the woodland critters?
Oh man,
Oh,
they look all cute and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like this satanic cult.
Talking about ripping people's eyes out, like peeing in them and peeing in the eye sockets,
Doing
and stuff.
terrible, very terrible things. Yeah, that we.
didn't
Yeah.
they fight Santa?
That
I
in Imagination
No,
Land.
they fought.
Yeah,
they
Imagination
saved
Land.
Santa. They saved
Did
Santa.
they save him or they kill him?
No,
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 they,
they
were,
saved
they
her.
were on the
No,
opposite
Santa's their
side.
friend.
Santa ended up blasting them all to hell. He comes out there with shotguns, like machine guns and shit, and just mows it down at the end.
Well,
I think, unless I'm thinking of something else. There's so many episodes with like
Imagination Land was like a 3-parter too.
it was pretty.
that was like a small movie almost. Yeah.
God, they've done some of those long
Back
ones.
to
too.
what I think one of his
Yeah.
favorites that he was talking about, the Al Gore. Wasn't that Man Bear Pig?
Yes,
Yeah.
God
and
damn.
they bring that back up down the road. Like years later, they bring back up the Man
When
Bear Pig thing.
Randy starts Tegrity Farms, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I like how he's like a more main character now.
Yeah.
Where they were going.
Integrity.
Tegrity Farms.
Integrity Farm.
China, you lost your integrity.
Tegrity.
Yeah, let's talk about how Randy has now slowly become the main best character on the show. I mean,
The
My
episode,
opinion is-
the municipal KFC one, when he's
yes.
he's got his balls in the microwave, and then he
Trying to get his
they get
medical card.
testicular
He has
cancer,
cancer, yeah.
and they're bouncing
Yeah,
up
they're
and
bouncing
down the
around
street
with
with
the wheelbarrow?
nutbacks,
He's walking that shit around in a wheelbarrow,
You can't get through the door and shit at the marijuana dispensary.
which looked like the old Blockbuster
Yeah, it
that
did.
they used to own that also went out of business, which also looked like the KFC.
Yep.
So silly.
I love that KFC one though, where Cartman gets like hooked up with some underground mob shit from somewhere else.
Norton lines of gravy and shit.
Literally.
Lines of
And then it's like, oh, you have chicken skin. He's like,
Hey, Justin, you know what Randy's first job was on the show?
first.
If you
job.
don't know, don't answer.
I don't
I
think
don't know off the top of my head. No. Lennon, what do you got?
Geologist?
You
Geologist,
damn right. He
yeah.
was
Damn.
the town
Geologist,
geologist.
Okay. So he's like legitimate.
On the computer.
And then he did a lot of things after that. I know
Yeah.
he's worked at the
It's just-
Walmart. He was I can't now. I'm
Oh, the
blanking.
Walmart
He was-
episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a
I
good
can't
one.
pass up these screwdrivers. You have to go on without me. The dude got a deal. Like, whatever the fucking sign was. Welcome to Walmart. You have to
When it
destroy
was,
the heart of the
we're down
Walmart. It's a fucking mirror. It's like Conan
Yourself,
2
yeah.
or some shit. Was that Conan 1 or 2 with the Hall of
no.
Mirrors? I can't remember.
That's funny though. Yeah.
Same kind
Answer
of
in
thing.
the comments.
He's like, yeah, the heart of Walmart is you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you keep it. They talk about how it just comes in and ruins your neighborhood and how it's exactly what happened, and then they burn it down. Doesn't it come back up? Like pops
I
right
always
back
feel like
up?
Randy
Yeah.
over prepares for shit. And then the Blockbuster Halloween episode, he's got all of his kids and the wife there, and nobody's in there.
Yeah.
And he's we're gonna have people. They want to see a movie. There's ghosts and shit. They had
the
I
Blockbuster's
don't
haunted.
remember who they had. One of them on the iPad when they were trick or treating. It was Stan. Stan was on the iPad,
Yeah. And the battery dies. Yeah.
and he's gone.
Yeah.
Speaking of trick or treating, wasn't there one of the later Halloween episodes was they were on like
Oh, those scooters.
those shitty electric scooters?
Yeah.
That's the
Fucking
thing. That's why the show
Then they
continues.
followed up with the hybrid shit when Randy buys one after everybody else had it.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, I thought that was before with the smug.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Well,
Smell your own farts or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
San Francisco, they're smelling their own farts and stuff. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're farting in like wine glasses and just like
Oh, speaking of that, I never answered what the grossest episode is.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
probably the one with the inverse eating.
That's
Where
what
they're- yeah,
sitting out of their mouth.
Yeah, they're shoving it up their ass and they shit it out their mouth, and it makes that sound. It's so
And
weird.
then Kyle and it's like you were right.
And they're
the whole time.
passing buckets around the table.
Martha Stewart, she shoved a turkey up her ass. Remember that part in the episode? That was hilarious.
More. Speaking
So have you tried that with your girl at all lately, Rich?
No, no, we're not into that.
So you baste a turkey real
Let's say
quick.
this.
About a week ago, I sent them a meme of like two salamanders. They were spitting what looked like shit into each other's mouths, digging a hole. And I knew he would get it right away. And he's like, "What the fuck?"
Nasty.
What was the other one? With
Wait, hang on. I was
Teasing
just,
with the cats.
no,
No,
I
I
was
was
just
gonna
thinking
say-
of something else with
Yeah, the
hang on.
cheesing episode.
Oh, cheesing.
Yeah.
Poured
No.
him in the fucking attic.
But no,
Yeah.
I was going to mention the
All the
Tom
cats
Brady
Go back to the
episode.
cheesing. Hang on. But go with
The Tom Brady episode with the fecal transplants.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know that
yeah.
Oh my
That
god,
was
dude!
fucked up.
Did you see- yeah, he's
Oh,
laughing.
he's
his
the
ass
Pats fan. He's got his Pats hat on.
off. No, you didn't see that. Oh my
No, I
god!
saw it. I know
He's,
exactly.
seen it. He's shaking his head because they probably did Tom Brady raw. I'm guessing.
No, Tom Brady apparently has been saving his shit in jars like Howard Hughes style.
Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
man.
Yeah, no, because people have been stealing it because fecal transplants are the key to a healthy life or whatever.
What?
Like this whole thing, like Tom Brady saves the entire town of South Park with fecal transplants or some fucking retarded shit. This is the grossest. Oh, you have to see.
So
it. It's
what's the
priceless.
basis behind this? Is there a real thing called a fecal transplant?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a real thing.
That's
Really?
a real
Yeah.
thing.
It's like to get the biomes in your gut,
Yes.
like good
Yes.
fucking germs.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
Huh.
I was
Interesting.
gonna
So
say
there's an
this,
episode.
there is another episode of that Randy. He was just so calm. You remember the Butters Creamy Goo episode? And where like they're like, oh hey, Butters goes up to his dad. He's like, you should try this. And all of a sudden, Randy tries. He's like nonchalantly in the most obvious way goes, "This is cum." And it's like,
this is cum.
Yeah.
I don't remember this one, but that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
classic Randy moment.
Wait, wasn't it a secret ingredient in the pandemic episode?
Yeah.
The cum was the secret ingredient in the
Wasn't it?
pandemic
It was,
episode,
yeah.
but that's two different things.
Two
But
different
that's why
things.
Randy
They
is
bring
the
it back.
greatest fucking
Through
character
Randy.
in the show. Like,
And then he's beating it at the computer in that other one.
Well, don't
He's
forget
like,
the
All over the damn
or
place.
yeah, the one where there's no internet.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard there might be internet out California way. Head out to San Francisco, find some internet.
like the gold rush. and
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
I'll never forget that moment when Randy breaks into that trailer.
Yeah, he's
And
Oh,
then,
with the- yeah, that one,
and then
yeah.
he's just all covered in shit.
It's everywhere.
it was ectoplasm.
You know what that one reminds me of? It's who is it? I don't remember which one of their dads. I think it might be Kyle's dad.
Broflovsky.
Skunk Hunt, or whatever he was, the computer troll.
Oh
yeah.
Skank Hunt.
Skank Hunt.
Yeah.
And like he has to save
Yeah.
the world in the end. He's like naked in some Matrix looking shit. And like it's a bunch of computer trolls, and like they find out it's him, and then you got Ike, and he's actually being involved with it to try to save his dad.
Yeah.
Wait,
I have seen this one.
what-
Actually.
Yeah,
What's
it's
that?
Skank Hunt.
Yeah, but no, that wasn't.
Or no, wasn't that was when he was
also
talking
the
shit
World
to
of
everybody?
Warcraft
Skank Hunt got
episode?
brought up
Or
3
was that
different times, I
totally
think.
different?
No,
No, that was
totally
totally
different,
different.
I think.
I think that was
Yeah,
a
the
different
Warcraft
one.
one
They
was
had Skank
different.
Hunt 3 times.
I was going to
Okay.
say it was the one where someone was bullying someone online and they thought it was Cartman.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
they destroyed
That's
all
the
this
one I'm
shit.
talking about. Yeah.
Yes,
That's the one I thought it was too. I was like, he's
Like, they
bullying
let him
people. He's
out
like
into
on there
the
talking
woods
shit.
just to destroy his electronics.
Okay, yeah.
sometimes they blend together.
This is James
Yeah.
Cameron, and I'm 1,000 feet deep.
James
my
Cameron
favorite
does what
James Cameron and
wants.
James
What he
Cameron.
says
No,
is
no, it's
like some crazy
James
line.
Cameron doesn't do what
Yeah, that's
James
it.
Cameron does because of James Cameron.
Yes,
James
yes.
Cameron does what James Cameron does because he is
James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Thank you, Al, for hitting that one on the head.
That was
Awesome.
Fucking
Yeah,
love
you
that
got
one.
it.
It
I
mean,
cracks me up
The
every
guy
time.
needs credit, though. He did make it to the bottom of the Marianas Trench.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
No. Well, you know,
I watched
Titanic.
a documentary on it.
No, you want to know some dumb shit? Titanic was a grift. The entire movie Titanic, he
Well, they shot in the pool.
No. He got the studio to leverage out $150,000, or no, it was more than that. It was a zillion fucking dollars, whatever the fuck it was,
Yeah.
for him to go to the bottom of the ocean and actually film the Titanic before he even wrote the script of the fucking movie.
Documentaries on him. That
Yeah.
guy was
That's
actually
hilarious.
incredible.
Like
Yeah, he
he
did it, yeah.
grifted
Literally.
them
He's a
into the
pioneer.
money to fund his submarinous expedition to the bottom of the fucking ocean for a movie he hadn't written yet. And they were
good.
like, "Well, it's James Cameron.
Yeah.
Shit, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Here's a blank
Here's the
check."
check.
Well,
Yeah.
at the bottom of the Marianas Trench, what he did in real life, though, it took 8.5 hours to get there.
Oh, yeah.
On a new sub design that was just vertical, the way
Yeah.
that it would go instead of everything else or whatnot being flat or square. His was vertical to jet down. as
Well,
quick
yeah,
as it could. And the thing is, at that point, if anything goes wrong, you're dead.
Yeah, you're done.
yeah.
And the
Can't
way
get
that
back
they
up
designed
fast
the
amount of
spherical
pressure.
window,
Yeah, it's like
with like
you
the
know.
testing they did. And
Oh, yeah.
how they made the mold for it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I mean, it's like almost
Sure.
3 hours.
Well,
long.
him and
You know, James
Woods Hole
Cameron always talks about James
Oceanographic,
Cameron. Obviously, he's narrating the fucking thing.
big
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, I'll say he has provided more money to the Woods Hole Oceanographic
Oh,
Institute
hands down. Than
than
anybody else.
anybody
Guaranteed.
in recent history. And the only reason that the United States has been to the depths of the ocean it has been is because of James
It
Cameron.
is.
Really?
It is.
And it's
He's number one.
mostly due to him and the
Grifted.
fucking Titanic grift.
And being James Cameron.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great story.
Yeah. Sorry, but
No, we're good. I want to jump back to that cheesing,
well,
though.
you know, we have to raise the bar again. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Always
Maybe we
raising
should've
the bar
brought-
around here.
Maybe we should have brought a cat over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
could have
know.
tried a cheese.
No,
Yeah.
Justin
See if it
would
works.
cheese live right now.
Yeah, I know. I'll cheese live.
Richie,
You guys got a
hold it, I'll
cat?
pet it, and you can
Yeah.
you can get
Just
high
put the
cheese
cat-
it.
You have the little
Yeah.
projector that's like the other cat, like.
Was it Cartman hoarding them in the attic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's like
okay.
Andrew.
Oh,
Yeah,
hands
like,
first,
yeah.
You're the good up here, little kitty. Yeah.
Bad bitch, you
Just colored
kidding.
shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Can you take my cats, please?
Then
They
shrug
should be
at it.
protected. Yeah.
How do you pull Anne Frank into an episode about marijuana that they're discovering as cat piss? Like,
Yeah,
brilliant
well,
stuff.
but then it also it has a fucking heavy metal twist in it too.
Yeah, because
Oh,
like
did you go to the breastiary? or whatever?
Yeah,
Boobopolis.
Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't he like ride on some like girl, like some
It's like
naked?
a dragon. There's some chick
Yeah.
with huge tits.
Tits.
Like, yeah. Kenny's cheese in his head.
He's cheesing his balls.
Yeah,
out
yeah, but
there.
then it says that
They're like this.
Kenny and Randy in a fucking fight
Yeah,
in
they're
the
fighting.
playground in their underwear. And they're like, oh god,
Just rolling
Stain is
around.
just awful. Like, so fucking bad.
cheesing.
Cheesing.
That's a
It's
funny
just
name too. He's like, oh, got to get my old cheesing
How do
rig
you
out
get
of the
cheese out of
basement.
cat piss?
The cheesing rig. It's just like
Yeah.
the little bar and a couple like fucking legs, and then
Well, yeah, it's like,
the little
I
cat
think that's
harness.
well, they have
It's
like
not horses
stirrups,
and
but
shit.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Or
like,
milk a cow, they like put their head in something. Then you're getting high off a cat's
God.
ass. Jesus
They
Christ.
have to piss, man.
Jesus, cat
Off the
Christ.
piss.
Fucking priceless.
May as well be licking toads.
Yeah. You know, if it took you to that same world, you guys would have had a cat in your house the
I'm not
next
saying I
day.
wouldn't give it
I
one
have a
try.
Yeah.
Trust me, I don't
My
need
girlfriend and her roommate have 3 cats in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've tried
I
it.
bet
You're
that
like,
cheese
is this
pretty
true?
potent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they were onto something here. Maybe let's take a little cheese. See what
Justin,
happens.
you're taking
Yeah.
fireman's
I mean, you
job
can
here,
hold the
bud.
cat.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got
I'm
the
setting
wood
up over
there,
here,
yeah.
man. He's
Well, you should have put it over here for him. We should have thought about this. Now
You
it
know
just
what?
looks like you're stealing his labor. You know we don't do that in
He's not
Chicago.
on every episode, man. So someone's got to tend the fire. But I should have thought about it. You know, you can.
Oh, that's true.
you can
Plus, you
stoke
gotta
it a
get
couple
up and
times.
Walk around, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I'm
Yeah,
saying we should have
see?
just put the pile over here.
God dang it.
Pile.
Hell, you don't got to
Well, you
point
get
out
one-
our
Go back
flaws.
to the
The
pile.
pile, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this
Back
is
to
really
the
great.
pile.
Back to the pile.
Yeah.
Back to the pile.
That was such a
I'm about to go put
you know
your torch
what I'm
out.
talking
Just
about,
fucking
Gooback
tell you to get out of here.
episode? You know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
scared.
That's a good one. The pile,
Yeah, the goobacks.
All the
It is
rednecks, all the rednecks in the
offensive.
pile.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
shitty. It is like the perfect. That and like the Harley Davidson episodes, like they're
Oh, yeah.
so
Oh,
offensive
God, that
and
was
so shitty.
And that, like, the whole premise on that was that they come back in time, make a little bit of money for like super cheap, and then they put it into a bank account that's 5 million years in the future, so the interest builds up and they
Yeah.
can like live on that money.
Yeah.
So it's like the whole premise of how that made any sense, but hilarious. Like
was
again,
hilarious.
play on immigration and like without having to say it, like goobacks. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
Come
that
on.
Was,
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Speaking of money South Park episodes, the one with Cartman and the I don't remember how he got it. I don't know if somebody
AIDS?
died. He got $1 million and bought the fucking amusement park.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, the
Apartment
amusement
land.
park episode.
Family
Nobody was
member.
allowed
And
in.
then
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
turned a profit
Hey, what was Lennon
and then
saying?
gave it back for free.
Lennon, what were you saying about this one?
I was going to say, wasn't it like he got like from like an inheritance or something like that?
I
And he
think
bought the
somebody
park.
died and he got the money. Yeah. Then he's walking with his fucking wagon behind him, and then, you know the boys show up and they're like, oh shit, he's got the money. Get the fuck away from me.
Apartment land, yeah.
Nobody
Cartman-
come in.
That reminds
What
me
is
of the handicap episode or the handy car, where Timmy ends up selling it to Elon Musk and just gives the whole summer camp $2.3 billion.
Is this a recent one? It's got to be pretty recent, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that one I don't remember very well, to be honest with you.
It
I remember a couple of summer camps. I
They
don't
had the
remember the
wacky
handicap one.
races, remember?
The Wacky Racers.
I remember.
Oh, yeah, it's like a parody of Wacky Races.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what Wacky Races is? Like a 60s cartoon television show.
Yeah.
No.
I know
Yeah,
what you're
no, I
talking
remember
about.
this.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what,
I was thinking about the one with
Outrageous.
tip assist.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I'm not
that's
familiar
fairly
with
new.
that
I
one.
think it was 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah, probably older. Than
Basically,
that.
it's a bunch of overweight people, and they're on those
On those
rascals.
rascals.
Oh,
Walmart.
yeah.
And like they turn too sharp and they fall over.
They tip
so
over.
they created
yeah,
tip assist and it's like
Yeah.
a fucking kickstand. That
Well,
goes
yeah,
out and puts it back up.
Yeah, but like the whole thing in
Cartman gets his
Walmart-
man on purpose just to have one.
Yeah, and then he's running around people's houses making them conform to ADA compliance so he can get his mobility scooter in their bathrooms and shit.
yeah.
didn't that episode end with Cartman fighting Honey Boo Boo?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just about to
Okay.
say that. Yeah, it's funny. Honey Boo Boo's daughter, and it's like it's in like a pig.
Well, yeah.
It's in like a pig pen.
Yeah, because
Candy and butter.
that's they
day.
they ended up marketing Cartman as Fatty Doo Doo.
Was it because he's
He's riding around the mobility scooter, just being like the biggest piece of shit possible because it's Cartman.
That is hilarious.
with Randy Newman?
Funnier than hell.
I was remember one second ago where Cartman gets AIDS and then he like sneaks into Kyle's room, like
Yeah.
puts a syringe of AIDS blood in his mouth, and then the only cure for the AIDS was the pile of cash that like injecting cash right into your veins,
like, grinding up
and it
the
was like
cash.
Magic Johnson like was like sleeping on a bag of cash. Just like giving your buddy AIDS because you're mad at him is so dark and
That's so
hilarious.
fucked up.
Well, I mean, you go back to the Coon and Friends. He was running around with fucking
Yeah.
Cthulhu, banning his friends and other people to, the dark oblivion.
Yeah.
Like,
They walk into a
let's go to
basement
Burning
that's like
Man.
the fucking
like,
war room at the White House.
Yeah.
There's a ladder in the background.
yeah. So silly.
And then and time after time, they just keep pumping out the hits.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
And are they still like signed on to?
They're still doing their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
just,
think they're on like 26th season, something like that.
26.
Holy shit.
something crazy like that? Yeah.
Well, and like
it's awesome.
like the past year and a half, they slowed down and they only did the 2 specials.
Yeah.
But you
I mean,
know.
those are bangers, though.
Oh, they are. And,
You know, and turning Randy into the main at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it works.
It is.
great.
But that's the thing, though. With the last special, they kind of reset it back to where it was like several years ago in a lot of ways.
It brings back that content.
Because I hate to throw out spoilers,
Yeah, go for it.
but Garrison, who they turned into Donald Trump,
yeah.
That was hilarious.
exposes,
fun.
which
That
is
was awesome.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Exposes a conspiracy with the Hollywood elites and pleads to them to get put back in his old position. So the Hollywood elites, being Trey Parker and Matt Stone,
Okay.
make him Mr. Garrison, the school teacher again. And the end of the episode is like, all right, children, you know, on fucking chalkboard, like
I love
like
him when,
nothing ever changed.
Yeah.
I think it was Cartman talking to a kid in the classroom to Mr. Garrison, and then he's like, "You can suck my balls," and then Mr. Garrison's like, "Present them."
Present them.
Yeah.
Well, he has to
They
go in the
followed up
cave.
with that broad,
Yeah.
He has to go in the cave.
long ass tip.
Oh, wait, no,
Oh, you talking
Chokes
about-
on dick.
yeah, Miss
Chokes on
Jones,
dick.
yeah.
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 Which was the 5th grade teacher.
And then what do they?
started in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
right?
And they go, yeah, sounds like Miss makes me sick. And they're like, oh. Who was the one that Garrison went out, or no, she goes to Garrison. He's in the cave, and she's like, they're telling me to, suck their balls. He's like, you simply say, present them.
It was so fun too.
Yeah.
Present them.
Present them. Yeah.
Was that Caitlyn Jenner? No. Who was
They
it?
they had
Garrison in the cave when?
I think it was when
Recent-
Chokes on Dick comes in.
Oh, yeah.
and
so
he's like
old
hiding
school.
out there for some reason.
More than a few years.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, no,
there's-
that's old school. No, but
I think it's when
Mr.
the
Garrison
came out, like
was
the
hanging
Grinch
out in a fucking cave
That's where-
2
yeah.
seasons ago
Yeah. Oh,
as
okay.
Trump
Yes.
with the Nobody Cares About the Whites episode that turned into the Stop Feeding Donald Trump episode because he was literally living in a cave behind the fucking town, and the whites, Mr. White, whatever the fuck his name was going out and like feeding him food and shit, and he's able to live in the cave.
Which one was it where he's Trump and he was gonna bomb somebody, and then they had to have Mr. Slave call him.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a newer
That's
one.
a newer
That's
one.
definitely, yeah.
It was
I
good as
don't-
hell. I wish I could remember
yeah.
the exact details. But I don't remember who he was going to bomb or whatnot. And then they're like, "Yep, all right, we have an answer." And then Mr. Slave calls, and he's like, "Call it off."
Call it off.
Yeah. We know what's really funny about those new things
It's
to me
probably the
is
transition to him going back and not being president
just
after that
fucking
one.
kills me. It's
Maybe.
like the episodes where he's campaigning, his campaign slogan is "fuck them all to death." I'm just gonna fuck them all to death. And you're like,
Some Tiger King shit.
what in the fuck all to death?
Yeah.
That's absurd. Like,
What? That's on character, though. Yeah.
yeah,
That
no,
makes
it's just,
sense.
it's just so silly. Like when you thought they couldn't get more outrageous,
Yeah.
26
presidential
seasons in,
slogan.
it's like fuck them all to death, or 24 seasons, whatever the hell it was.
There's always something that's gonna top the last one,
Yeah, somehow they keep doing that. It's a pretty tough thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's talent if you ask me.
but I love the whole presidential thing that they've been doing for a long time. The turd
Yeah.
sandwich and giant douche.
Oh yeah, it
is
was classic.
brilliant.
Yeah.
And they've done it for years. Like every time it comes up, like a presidential election comes up.
That was the vote or die episode.
Yep. And they're all
Yeah,
telling him that like
yeah.
he's got to vote. And
Did he?
yeah.
Yeah, I like how they took Tally from the original older ones and then with Integrity Farms, and now
Yeah.
he like critiques the fucking weed.
Yeah.
Who is it? Terry?
Towley.
Towley.
Oh, Towley, Towley,
Yeah.
yeah.
Towley.
So high.
Wanna
get high?
This is gonna be really good.
a towel. Always bring a fresh towel.
He becomes a jizz rag for a while.
Didn't Holly fight Cartman at one point?
Say it again, Lennon.
Didn't Tally fight Cartman at one point? Like they
Tally
were in
fight
like a
Cartman?
store or something like that.
I think he did.
Maybe, I don't know.
That would not surprise me.
I think he did. I'm trying to. Yeah.
I think he was
I
Cartman was
could
smacking him
also
around
be
before.
thinking about
something.
the game
Fucked
too.
up.
Yeah. You're a towel.
That's what he did. That's when the towel became a prostitute. He's like, he's a fucking towel. You're a fucking towel.
Yeah.
Like he is. He's a blue towel. You know? You can't even dry 2 plates with that towel. It's almost irrelevant.
Yeah.
I always remember him on he's supposed to be on like a day show or whatever, and it's like, yeah, but you're a towel, and he's just like, you're a towel.
Wait, was that the Oprah Winfrey episode where fuck, what was it? That was where he sold that book.
Yeah, that was Towley's book tour where he's on like a daytime talk show. They're like, yeah, but you're really a towel, and he's like, you're a towel.
You did that pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
It's so close to the Hanky voice too, though.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It's probably the same person.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure. Well,
Mr. Hanky comes back.
a lot of
and
them are
South
the
Park.
same people.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I wish I
Parker and Stone do a ton of them
Do
themselves.
they?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
if they have a bunch of voice actors. Or, yeah. What's going
Well, I
on
mean,
with
they do as well, but like they do a good bit of the original ones themselves.
that? Yeah, I'd like to look at that actually and see who plays how many voices they each play.
I mean, you look like Family Guy and shit too. It's like McFarlane, most of it.
Yep.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And all the voices?
that does, like,
I think it's
Peter,
Peter,
someone
fucking
else.
Chris, and Brian and Stewie.
Really?
And then you got
Yeah.
Mila Kunis is Meg.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that one. I didn't know Seth MacFarlane did all those.
Literally.
That's pretty crazy.
I was going to say I can actually do really good Herbert the Pervert impression if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I was just calling.
Oh,
So did you purposely remove the teeth so you could do that better or what?
No, and I could do
Can
it
you do
even
the
with
newspaper boy
without the
shit?
teeth.
Are you talking about a whistling on paper, boy?
yeah. I want to hear him do that shit.
Yeah. Give us a paper boy.
Okay. Sorry for calling so much. Just lonely.
That's dead on. Holy shit.
Nice.
You don't find that every day.
No,
You really don't.
That's spot on.
I don't even know how to make that sound.
That little whistle is tough.
I'm
I don't
going
know
to
how you do
say,
it.
get your fat ass back here.
Oh, that's one of the funniest characters in any show, I think, is that guy. That guy's fucking hilarious.
Well, then they made him fucking Obi-Wan in the Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
He's got the limp lightsaber.
he sees a boy, and it's like it pops up. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I
South
still
Park
remember
is
that one episode where fucking all of a sudden, like, you hear police sirens, you just see Herbert go, oh, run away.
He's got a walker in front of him and shit.
Yeah, South Park has been one of those ones too where probably would have broke a lot of records at this point, but Simpsons been holding on for so long.
Yeah.
Well,
you know?
that's the thing is
a
like
long time.
I
But
don't know.
the
I
quality of the Simpsons has not been
is
there.
dubious at this
Yeah.
point at best, but no South Park, no Family Guy, in my opinion.
And then no Robot Chicken or
Yeah, or any of that
Squid
kind of
Billies is
nonsense.
definitely based on Kenny's childhood, hands down.
Really?
Fucking trailer park shit. You got the Hanson Booty Hunter.
You know,
It's like literally in my
a,
opinion.
a little bit. Well, the guy that wrote Squid Billies is actually from Eastern Kentucky.
Holy shit!
and-
Kentucky's beautiful, but I can believe
Oh,
it.
but he was a school teacher that did a public access show under the name Unknown Hinson, and he's also got a band. Dude is awesome. His band's great. His shows are funny. He's hilarious, dude. The guy that plays Early, whatever the hell his name is, that dude's legit as fuck. Now that we're just talking about cartoons in general.
Yeah.
Well, I brought it in because of sound, or
Well, that's the thing.
Voice
Like,
actors.
voices.
Yeah.
the big thing to me about South Park is really its legacy.
Yeah.
Like,
well, they pioneered that shit. It was
Like-
radical.
like-
Like everybody said, nobody was allowed to watch it technically.
yeah, well, everybody pushes so much. Like Simpsons push so much. Futurama pushes a little different direction. South Park pushes a way different direction.
Yeah.
And then you get room for Family Guy. And then you get room for American Dad or The Cleveland Show. Like
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, which is like South Park mixed with
Back to the Future.
No,
That's how
well,
I see it. You got a young kid.
Well,
and
it
an
is based
old-ass
on Back to the
fucking
Future, I
dude.
thought, right?
well, it is,
Literally.
but I was going to say Futurama if you're
Yeah.
equating it directly to TV because the intelligent, like math humor of Futurama
I can see that,
mixed with the outrageous,
And they
shitty
deliver
nature of something like
packages.
South Park. Yeah, or
Like,
you know,
literally.
yeah, or giant
It's
vaginas
Futurama.
or dicks or whatever the hell they're talking about on that show. Whenever the hell anything goes down, it's so fucking weird.
I have never
or like,
seen Rick and
or
Morty.
like a Rick
No,
is
that's
shooting
Futurama.
another Rick in the
Oh, I
face,
guess
or like that show's just
out there.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen that one yet.
Oh, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, I've actually keep hearing the same thing.
I'm
It's
pretty
really
sure
good.
When South Park started, they actually cut the characters, drew them out on cardboard,
They
Yeah.
did.
construction paper.
Yes,
It
they were
was.
construction
And then
paper.
I'm glad that they stayed with that animation down the road, even though it's digital now.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I was going to ask you. Do you know how? Or do you know the incredibly famous person that most people probably know, but some people that don't know would not suspect is really the guy that made South Park a thing?
If you say Walt Disney, I'm gonna get a.
Phil Collins.
No, he actually voiced the cat in some of the early episodes as
That's
well.
a bad kitty.
God, he says
I don't
that
know.
fucking dance for you.
George fucking Clooney.
No way.
Yep,
Well, he's in a bunch of episodes, isn't he?
he's the cat in the early episodes.
No, I thought that they actually have George
They
Clooney
do,
on, so-
but
yeah.
like in the early episodes, the cat meowing
Yeah.
is fucking George Clooney.
No way.
Yes way. So
Why?
they made that.
From Batman in the '90s to a fucking cat.
Yeah.
They made
I've heard that before too.
they
I
made
think
a
about it, yeah.
Christmas episode, which is like the pilot thing, which was done on construction paper. It was before the Cartman
That's how-
alien
yeah.
thing, and they made a bunch of duplicate tapes. They were living in L.A. It got passed around. Clooney got a copy of it allegedly, and shared it with some other people. And next thing you know, everybody thinks these guys are funny as fuck. And Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
You know, like it's the same as any other dumb thing.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's a damn cat?
From Batman in the '90s to a fucking cartoon cat.
That is
At almost the same time.
That's
I
some
bet it
wild
is.
shit,
That's
man.
literally that
97.
first
I
one.
mean,
Yeah. But
And then
he's got a sense of humor,
He went from bat to cat.
you know.
Bat the cat.
Bat to cat.
This guy, ready to be a dad already.
I'm sorry, George
Fucking
Clooney.
cheesy ass jokes.
I gotta give a thumbs down on
You
Batman.
gotta buy him those shoes.
Gotta give a thumbs down on Clooney for Batman though.
You don't like Clooney as Batman? I like Christian Bale and I like Keaton as my favorite, but
I mean, how do I put it? Saying there's a terrible Batman is not just,
Yeah.
but he's not the best Batman, and he's the worst Batman we've been exposed to. So
Yeah.
I mean, all the
What about
ones
Robert?
are way better.
who?
The newest one, Robert Pattinson.
Is
oh
he
well,
getting Batman? I
Yeah.
thought that Ben Affleck was playing him now.
I don't even want to
No,
watch.
that's-
I heard that shit's still up in the
Yeah.
air. I like Affleck as Batman. I'm
I
sorry,
thought
I'm
he
not
already
sorry.
did, right?
He did. He played
Yeah.
Batman in Justice League.
Yeah.
Affleck always
Yeah.
looks like he's about to cry. Any fucking movie he's in, 40-Year-Old Virgin, anything.
Yeah, it's because he's from Massachusetts, and those people are disfigured or something.
Man,
I don't
Affleck
know.
is not in
What are
40
they
Massachusetts?
fucking catch crabs in a fucking cage?
Yeah, he was a fucking crabber. I'm sure he was a
That's
crab.
what he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just caught a bunch of crabs out there.
He's got crabs, all right.
Isn't that from J Lo, the taco flavored Kesey?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, the city of Boston and I don't exactly have the best rapport, so that's okay.
They just got some warrants over there in Boston or what?
No warrants, but I have not made a positive impression in a lot of the places I've been in Boston. I'm here to tell you.
Is it the mustache?
No,
It's a drunken demeanor.
it's being Midwestern and also being a gross person, but it's never here or there. You know, I'll probably never go back there, so it's okay.
Never been, so maybe I'll stick this way.
Well,
Yeah.
Dirty Nellies, Palatine.
Yeah.
There are 3 Dirty Nellies. There's Dirty Nellies Palatine, there's Dirty Nellies Boston, and there's Dirty Nellies in Ireland.
Really?
Oh,
And they're
shit.
all the
shit.
same fucking family. And I didn't know this until I went to the Dirty Nellies in Boston, which is like smaller than Rob's garage.
No shit.
No
Because
shit.
Dirty Nellies and Palatine's nice.
Oh, it's huge.
place.
Man, I
Big
didn't
bar,
know that.
venue,
Yeah.
all the shit. Sorry, you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm going to get to the point. The point is,
They farm potatoes.
you know, they were a bar family from Ireland, moved to Boston, took part of the original bar with them,
Yeah.
made the bar in Boston, and then came to Illinois and made a bar in Illinois.
really
And
your
apparently
cousin
they're
from
all the
Boston
same
commercial
fucking
team.
family.
Cousin
Sam
from
Adams shit. God damn
Boston.
it. Who the hell drops a canoe for a fucking rope swing? Come on.
Now we're
Canoe
picking
trip
apart
canceled.
ads now. Yeah.
Wait,
Jesus
do for a
Christ.
rope swing.
The Sam Adams commercial, because you said Boston. He's your cousin from
I like
Boston.
that commercial.
I
don't know
can't stand it.
I don't know
Funny,
anything
but I
about
can't
that.
stand it.
I have no idea. That's so weird.
All right, Lennon. This is the time of the show where we're gonna get you to. We're gonna commit some forgery. Put your hand up. We have new panelists sign this axe that we have here, and you're in North Carolina, so you're gonna put your hand kind of by your chin and move it around as if you're signing. You know, like you're holding a pen, and
I don't know why
move it
it's right
around.
on your own face.
Yeah, you're gonna e-sign it. There you go. There you go. Yeah,
Yep.
keep moving it. Yep.
And he's going to be
Spell
a
it out.
jackass.
Keep going.
Hooked on
Phonics
Phonics,
didn't
Ivan
work for him.
Hooked
Drago
on
or
monkey
something.
phonics. Remember that?
I kind
Yeah.
of forgot how to spell my name for a second there.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe
It's
that.
okay, Vladimir.
So Lennon, you're on the axe now, bud. Thanks for coming out. Really appreciate that.
What question for him. What episode impacted you the most?
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Heavy hitter.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
Do you
there's
have an
no-
answer to this?
Hey,
That's a hard one.
I'd probably say the episode where Stan saying he sees nothing but shit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good one,
The
actually.
tween wave one.
He becomes a what did they he's like? You're just a
Everything he's
he goes
listening
to the
to.
doctor. They're just
he
like you're
puts
just
the
a
headphones on
narcissist
and-
or something like that.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Or,
it just sounds like shit to me.
Shit, yeah.
Say it again, Lennon.
I was going to say that or the Cartman Tourette's episode.
The Cartman
That
Traps
one
one.
was
Yeah.
good too. Yeah.
The seeing nothing but shit stuff is so funny. He's like, yeah, this new music sounds like shit. And then he starts talking to people and they're just shitting out of it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry. And the friends are all getting mad at him because he says everything sounds like shit.
Oh, man.
So funny.
Oh, but you asked me too after
Yeah,
I'd asked him. I would have to go with Butters Kissing School one because it's Butters. He's like kind of main character
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah.
And it's funny because of when he meets the pimps and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like that black dude with the green shit on and whatnot. And
You
then he
know what
ends
I'm
up
saying?
getting
Yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying?
Like-
and then he
No, I do
gets
not
one
know
of
what you're
his
saying.
hoes.
Yeah. What are you
And then
saying?
she's working for him. And it's just like a huge ass
Yeah.
broad.
Yeah.
This is my bottom bitch.
Yeah, and then I thought I was your bottom bitch. And then he's like, bitch, give me that money. Daddy, take the money because I'm going to give it to you bitches so that you don't spend it on anything else.
Yeah, he becomes a man.
They
in
throw
that
like a little
episode.
shitty ass note card where he's got like prices written down
Yeah.
behind the fucking thing at their school during recess.
Yeah, didn't he go to
You
like
can do 2-3 kisses a day.
he went to
Yeah.
like a pimp expo?
Literally, yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Might need to go to Rosemont.
Well, it's kind of like the Pimps and Hose Ball or something.
Yeah, it's like from the Chappelle. It's like the
Yeah.
player haters ball or something like that almost.
Well, the Player Haters Ball is a parody of the Pimps and Hose Ball, which is a real thing.
Oh, it is a real thing. Gotcha.
You ever heard of that guy, Don Magic Juan?
I have heard done one. Yeah.
The dude in
dude.
green pimp suit?
Yeah,
It's a parody of Don
I
Magic
guarantee
Juan.
it is.
Okay. Is he the one that's in old school with Snoop Dogg? He's sitting there. He's like, "You bring your green hat."
No,
Just
I
some
forget
random
the
guy in the
name of that
background that-
guy.
yeah.
I think that's a hype man that used to work for Snoop Dogg, but
Okay,
I
yeah.
could be wrong. The internet can
Yeah.
check me over later and lambast me for
Yeah.
not knowing every fucking thing.
Please lambast him.
Now, what about you? What was the one that impacted you? Like, damn.
I don't
You
know
might as
about-
well finish that.
I don't know about
Yeah.
impact,
I got a
but
good
my
one.
favorite episode is Little Crime Stoppers.
Yeah.
That's the one where they're like junior detectives, and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
FBI kids move in, and they fuck over the kids playing FBI agent, and then the actual police department
FBI
is like
Craig.
sending them to real busts, and like
the meth
all
lab
hell
and
is
shit,
breaking
yeah,
loose
yeah.
around them, explosions and this and that, and
He's super,
they're just
super
running through like
cops, yeah.
bang 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 bang. Like, what the
That's
fuck?
the same episode that they sent Cartman to his serial killer's house or something like that.
Sent Cartman to whose house?
Like some serial killer. If I'm not
Oh.
mistaken, it's either that or it's when Cartman supposedly had like psychic powers or something like
The
that.
right hand killer or whatever. He cut off all their left or right hands.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I
Yeah.
think that was a different episode.
Looking at
Yeah,
the
that was in a
wrong
different one. Yeah.
Yeah, Little Crime Stoppers is like buddy cop movie trash from here to Christmas. It's fucking hilarious.
And then Rich, you said you had a question. You had an answer
Mayor's
for
up my ass and
that?
One of my favorite ones that impacted me the most was when Chef married the succubus, and
Shit.
his parents came to town, and they were telling stories about the Loch Ness monster.
my tree fitted.
Oh, me and the little lady here, the first time we saw the Loch Ness monster, we were out in the lake, and there's a giant prehistoric creature that comes out of the water with big round eyes. Looks down to me, it says, I need about 350.
I need about tree fit.
Yeah.
Anything
And,
funny, sometimes I'll send them snaps.
Every
on a
time the
receipt
story is
for it.
like changing, like,
Yeah.
and then there's like a Girl Scout that's like 8 stories tall at the front door. It's a Loch Ness monster.
Well, and that's when I noticed that this Girl Scout was a 30-foot tall amphibious creature from the Cretaceous period, or whatever the fuck he says.
Looked down at me with those big red eyes and said, oh, I need about 350.
Get out of here, Loch Ness monster! You ain't getting no 350.
It's he wanted some Loch Ness monsters. Name for that.
You know, Dave Tree fitted.
Thank you, Wes.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs. He wants what everybody know. He knows the name of what that dinosaur would be.
Because it's fucking irrelevant.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
So then I would like the like, I thought this is America. That's the Little League World Series one.
Oh, a bet dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he keeps getting thrown out of all the Little League fucking baseball
Beating the
games.
shit out of all the other dads, and she's like, "That's my guy right there, right there. That's him right there." Yeah.
Dude, I could sit here talking about these all day. Do you remember the Jersey Shore episode?
Oh,
Snooky wants smush smush.
Yeah, she's like a rat.
Well,
like,
they running around everywhere. They got like the battlements stacked up outside of South Park, and here come the airliners, and it's Al Qaeda in like 747s.
Give
and
him
here's
hell,
Randy.
Al Qaeda.
Give hell, Al Qaeda. Fucking American flag. Like, it's fucking crazy as shit. Like, what?
oh God. How do you come up with that?
I don't know.
Drugs.
It's got to be right. Like how
Gotta
you
be some
way.
good shit. I don't know.
Oh, you
how you creating
gotta
these
be
things?
thinking way outside the box.
Yeah.
Way outside the
It's
box.
called
Like
LSD,
living outside the box.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
They're taking acid.
My
Give
God.
him hell.
no
Hands
lie.
down. Mushrooms ain't gonna make you that creative. You're just gonna think everything looks cool.
But on that, let's wrap this baby up. We've had some fun. We've had some laughs.
That's a bummer.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say we should have an old guy question. No offense, buddy.
All right. well,
Did you
who's
go
got the-
see
who's
Bigger,
got it?
Longer, Uncut in the theater?
I did see it in the theater, actually.
Yeah.
From what I
Why
remember.
don't you tell the story about how you saw it in the theater? Because I think mine's hilarious.
Wait,
I
he's the
imagine
old
yours
guy?
is too. No, we're the
Yeah.
old guys. He is not the old guy.
Oh.
He could have never seen that
Yeah.
film in
I
the
have
theater.
no idea what you're talking
Tell
about.
you the truth, I don't remember the specific thing, but I remember going with a couple buddies. I want to say it was my buddy Colin that was supposed to be on this episode tonight. He was on his honeymoon, and he said he might actually zoom in.
I mean, that's
and I was
great.
like, I think we should maybe not have
Yeah,
you zoom
no.
on your honeymoon.
Not on the Saturday of the honeymoon. Are you
Yeah.
fucking me?
Talking about South Park in his room. Yeah.
He's wearing a
Yeah.
coconut bra.
Yeah, she's not gonna be so happy about that. So shout out to Colin. Enjoy your honeymoon. I was gonna call you. I'm like, on the advice of your cousin James Cutler, he said to not call you on the honeymoon because you might get murdered. So have a fun honeymoon though. Enjoy that. I hope you're watching. But yeah, I think I was with them. It was a couple buddies. I mean, how old are we at that point? Because I do
Well,
remember seeing it in the theater, but maybe I didn't. I don't
It
know.
had to be 97, 98. Or I
No, that
believe.
was when they started.
Bigger, Longer, Uncut was, I
think they
think,
came out
a
in 90
year and a half
98
after.
or 99.
Oh, then I probably didn't see it in
Whatever. The
theater.
point is,
All right, what's your?
I specifically remember going to the movie theater with my father and my brother to see this film.
Awesome.
And the fucking usher
Shit,
at the
serious.
Oakbrook, remember that old crappy theater that used to be in Oakbrook Mall? And I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
but this is like a local theater, and you are way out of the fucking conversation. I apologize. But we were over there, and this usher like accosted my dad for like 5 minutes while we were trying to like get in to watch this fucking movie about how he had been throwing kids out left and right, and parents are, you know, going to see other movies, and the kids are getting into the South Park theater and this and that. And I'm standing there like,
That would have been us.
and my old man, same thing.
I
Like
get
we're
it.
sitting there like,
oh yeah.
and he's trying to be polite, but it's just not really working.
Yeah.
Like,
3 things of popcorn.
you know,
like
like,
a flashbang.
would you get the fuck out of my way, please? Like, I understand what you're trying to do. I don't know. It's just always
sad.
stuck with me because,
Yeah.
like, it was this weird moment of like, you see your dad and he's trying to be polite, but you know, he's like, this fucking guy
Yeah.
My dad would tell him to fuck himself
wasting my
immediately.
goddamn time.
Yeah.
I don't know. My old man wore a white collar,
So he'd grab his seatbelt, have some road rage at the movie theater. You know, he get it.
Yep, big time.
Did you see that movie in the theater, Richie? It seems like your old man would have been a cool old man to go do that kind of dumb shit.
He didn't. He thought it was funny. If I remember correctly, it was rented from like Hollywood Video on VHS.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, and I watched it and I just watched the whole thing and
Yeah, it was whatever.
my mom's like the Uncle Fucker song was playing. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. My mom's like, what the hell is this? I'm just like laughing my ass off.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, an Uncle Fucker. Yes, it's true. Nobody fucks uncles quite like you. Like,
Fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
you're a cocksucking, ass-sucking Uncle Fucker. There's no wonder they want to fuck a Tony.
Yeah, they're
Like,
good. They're good with the songs. They got to figure
I
it
got
out.
so drunk and passed out at Book of Mormon. It was awful.
Oh, so you went to go see it?
I got thrown off the train.
You got thrown off the train.
Afterwards? Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Damn.
Yeah. The Metra or the CTA, like the green
It
line?
was Metra.
Yeah, dude, the shit I've done.
Yeah, I
on
was
the
gonna
Metro
say.
train. How?
CTA, I don't think you get
Yeah,
tossed
we
off.
Sit on
that.
the second level and do
We've
whatever the hell
had
you
some
want.
moments
No,
at
I
the
was-
Guar concerts together.
bad.
and
Literally.
It was bad.
They let you drink it. They let you
Jump
drink on those
across the
trains. They're asking for it.
Lay there drinking beer.
I don't even remember going to the train.
I'm pretty sure me and one of my other buddies smoked a bong on the fucking train when we were going to see Guar the first time, and me and him didn't even get in.
In the
Shit.
city? Talking
On the
again?
Metro. Yeah,
On
right
the
when we
Metro,
were
you
pulling
smoked
in.
the bong.
Yeah.
On the way in, yeah, he was wearing a trench coat. Somehow he fucking had a bong on him. And we're pulling up to
Seems like
Ogilvy.
a super
He just pulls
inconvenient
his
way to
shit
smoke
out, and I
it.
was like, all right,
Sounds
I'm
like some VP business.
It was wild. That night felt like a South Park episode, though. Because he went to the show with our other friends, and we didn't get in. And, come back and tell him our story.
You guys went to the underworld and shit.
Yeah, we like ended up stealing a 30-pound bag of bread from a different group of bums.
30-pound bag of bread.
with the bums that we made friends with.
How do you get that much
on,
bread?
that
It's going. Where are you getting this bread?
The place is downtown by what is it? What it was on Dearborn. What's the House of Blues? They have bread shops and shit.
Okay.
They'll just throw it out separate
just
from the
throw it in-
dumpster
yeah.
in bags.
So people.
So he's like,
people
"Yo,
can take
man, I think we asked him for cigarettes or something." And he's like, "Yeah, I need your help really quick." He's like, "We got to go over here and we got to take this bag of bread from them because I need to eat." And me and my buddy were like, "All right, fuck it, well, let's do it." And then Rich comes out. We're just sitting on the bridge on Dearborn, 2 blocks down from House of Blues, and eating bread. Big ass fucking garbage bag next to us. The bum left. No fucking idea where he went back to the underworld.
He went
And
back to
literally,
the
that's what it felt like. And then they're like, "Holy shit!" And we got on the train.
So
But,
you don't mind stealing bread, is what you're telling me?
I mean, we had no choice.
I guess not.
What else are we gonna do for
You
a
miss a
couple
Guar
hours while they're at a
concert?
concert? What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I guess that's
I mean,
the
that's
only
the most
thing you could
interesting
do.
thing you could do.
Yeah, that sounds normal.
I
That's a
suppose.
normal. Yeah.
Oh.
Right there.
I was walking down the street by House of Blues one time. I saw a car. Its hood just come flying up and smash the windshield and shatter it.
Holy
What?
shit.
That's a
I don't know
fun
how the
one.
fuck that happened, but it was
Not latch that
Wow.
down.
whatever. Now that we've flown, good Lord, words English, flown
Tough.
completely off the godforsaken rails here.
Yeah. So I was trying to wrap it up,
Well, I wanted to get that last fun question in because I thought it'd be interesting. I thought
Oh,
somebody
it was
might have
fun.
an interesting
I
fucking
like the
story.
question. And again, I mean, we've been old, this is at a point where that was a controversial thing for us to go see in the theater because we were little kids.
They kicked that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to go back and watch it, though. I mean, I haven't seen the movie in a long
should
time.
watch
You're not
it.
going
Oh,
to.
no, it's
I'll watch it with you.
Wes is probably right,
Yeah.
but you should because it's really goddamn fun.
Well, I've been watching South Park lately too. I've been watching. I saw the pandemic special, and then but I haven't
Penguin?
seen that second one. I got to see that second one.
Oh, dude, the penguin. We
The
should have talked
penguin,
about that.
yeah.
God damn
What
it.
is the penguin one?
Yeah, the in the pandemic episode, he fucks the bat, and then there's that
Oh, yeah.
penguin thing.
It's like
yeah.
a play
It's a
on
penguin.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out to be a
Yes.
penguin.
No,
Yeah, they're like, oh, it didn't come
And
from
then
a
Brady
bat.
has
Yeah.
a flashback.
Yeah, like it didn't come from a bat. He's like, oh, phew.
With an armored animal.
Oh, it's Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
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 Yeah, fucking God. Like doing drugs and Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
They're in a wood.
Stupid.
The first one with
Only one
the
that remembers.
It's not
Good
from a
night.
bat. And he's all,
that example's leaving. See you later, bud.
Say goodnight.
Thanks for
See
coming
ya,
by.
buddy.
Hey, Chris, we'll
Later,
talk to you
man.
next week.
We'll see you.
I was going to say, am I
Sure,
the only
brother.
one that remembers Mickey Mouse beating the shit out of the Jonas Brothers?
That's I was just.
Yeah.
thinking of that.
Oh,
I was
that
gonna bring that
That
up.
was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, listen here. Listen here, you fuckers. I love that so much.
He's worth like billions of dollars.
He is beating the shit out of the Jonas Brothers because they're talking about the unity or the purity rings or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
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 Yeah, wasn't Kenny a part of that too?
Kenny, maybe I don't know.
I don't remember if he was. Unless he
Mickey
died
Mouse.
from it.
Oh, I just remember
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse with that right hand,
Slapping the shit out of him.
like a boss.
I love the every time he says anything.
He keeps his pimping hand strong.
Yeah, it's so funny.
That Winnie the Pooh in jail.
And again, how do they make it stupid?
Remember that?
Yeah,
That's where Randy actually fucks the
pangolin.
pangolin.
Yeah.
He's in China trying to sell weed, but they get him at the fucking gate, and then he's in jail with fucking Winnie the Pooh and all these other banned cartoons.
They're
and
banned
shit.
over in China or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fucking
hilarious.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah. These guys are brilliant. And they're still going.
Well, and they don't take any shit.
No,
that's
it's again,
Not like that NBA.
and again, how did they even get away with the Mickey Mouse thing? You're say that they're not through Disney in any relation, right? It's like Disney you'd think would be able to crush them.
Well, maybe he didn't have the same shaped ears.
That's the thing.
I mean, still
parody.
Play it a little different. That's how they get away with all
I
of
mean,
it.
definitely isn't the same shape.
And they're
He definitely
fucking
is a little weird looking.
spoiler at the
You
front,
don't-
we're depicting
Like
them.
if you're gonna parody somebody's song, and I don't know if they've changed the copyright laws about this. Weird Al Yankovic didn't have to get artist permission.
Really,
He
yeah.
did as a fucking courtesy
Damn.
because parody is protected under free speech.
Gotcha.
So if you're parodying Mickey Mouse
America, here you.
or whatever the hell,
But
you know, you're going to have an uphill court battle
Yeah.
if you're trying to.
But you're saying like not so nice things through the mouth of a mouse that is protected. I don't know. It just seems to me like there's something that
Like,
they could get in
how
trouble
many-
for there.
well,
I don't know.
how many
Just
fucking
crazy
ways
they
can
have
you
it.
draw a cartoon mouse? Come on.
Again, they're obviously
next
talking.
thing you know, the Ninja Turtle guy's
Yeah.
doing them. Who gives a shit? Like,
yeah.
they can take their pizza and go back to the fucking sewer. This is dumb at Ninja Turtles. I was thinking it'd be funny as a joke to buy one of those early '90 Ford Tauruses that look like a turtle shell and paint it like that.
That'd be
I
badass.
always wanted one of those painted flat black like the cop cars in RoboCop, but that's just me.
That's just
Oh, the SHOs.
RoboCop, hell
Well,
yeah.
an SHO would have been the shit, but any regular Taurus is
like
what they use as
Well,
the
Conan's
cop
got
cars in
one,
RoboCop.
You know why
92
those? You know
shows
that
still.
why those were used in that movie was because it was the most futuristic looking car at the time.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. I put it there.
Chili's
Take
ready.
care, Chris.
I think we're gonna go eat some chili here.
Yep.
I want to say thank you to Al. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Fire Guy. Thank you, Head of Security.
Anytime, brother.
Lennon Crisp over there. He's in North Carolina. New state for us, bringing somebody in. Thanks for coming out, man.
Raise up.
Thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate it. I had a great time.
Can you say one more thing from the pervert guy's mouth real fast? Give me
Yeah,
that
I
accent one more
Say,
time.
welcome to bonfire,
Yeah.
bonfire banter or something.
Say thanks, Bonfire Banter, or something along those lines.
All right, I got you. Thanks, from damn it. Thanks, bonfire banter.
Yes.
Wait, real quick. Do you love Petey Pablo?
Yeah, dude, North Carolina.
I've actually never tried it.
Yeah, you gotta take your shirt off, spin it around your head like a helicopter. Try it one time.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
That's fantastic.
I want to say thank you to the production team back there as well. Rob
confused.
and Mike. You have Justin in back there as well.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for everything you do. Making it look so good. Not getting bored with our conversation. Bonfire Banter, we'll see you very soon. Keep stoking those fires. Thanks for watching the episode. Thank you to everyone that's been subscribing, liking, commenting. Keep doing that. It means the world to us. Did want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. York Furrier. If you're looking for fine outerwear and furs, go check them out in Elmhurst, right on York Road. More Brewing Company. If you're looking for interesting, creative craft brews and food, go check them out in Villa Park and Huntley. JPL Landscaping and Property Services. They've given us this fantastic firewood once again, so they're going to be keeping us warm for quite a while. Thank you so much, Jim. Mike's and Casey's Meat Markets. Well, we love their meats. That's as simple as it gets there. Thank you guys for your support as well. Jay and Jill Create, you guys are part of the family. Really appreciate everything you've done for us. Claremont Collections, the most impressive private car collection in the city. It is a museum. Go check them out. Consume cannabis. If you're going to consume cannabis. And then Angel Fancies is our newest sponsor, giving us this fantastic new sign. Check it out. Beautiful stuff. She does custom signs, shirts, everything else. Anything you need printed, check them out on Spring Road in Elmhurst. And as always, the Basement Boys. We love you guys. Bunch of crazies there. We love them. Bonfire Banter, keep watching. Thank you so much, everyone supporting us. Keep stoking those fires.